Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 19 of Direwolf20's FTB Skies Let's Play series, where today I would like to get into a little bit of industrial foregoing. My plan is to get some of the different furnaces that are available. I picked out 3, mostly because there are 3 tiers of furnace available in the quest logs, so I wanted to kind of just follow that along. So the plan for today is as follows. First off, we're going to want to get a dissolution chamber, which should be easy enough as soon as I craft one more bucket. And then bada bing, bada boom, we're good to go. Hooray! Task completed speed add-ons. Where did I get speed add-ons from? Oh, beats me. What do I got going on over here? Oh, I made the... Hey, I got a fluid card. Nice. And a bucket of axolotl. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, what else did I get for questing? Apparently glowstone at some point gave me a quest reward. That's cool. Not sure why. I'm not quite sure what these source of elements are. I have to look at them, because I've not seen these before. Source stabilizer, right? Element source. Elemental displacement. Oh, it's a quest. That's a quest. Okay, yeah. I'm not quite sure what these are. Aside from, like, A, it's a hand-in for a quest, and then just be traded from a shady... I don't know. I don't know what that's for. So we'll look at that. I got it, I think, from somewhere. I forget. Oh, apparently I killed a Wilden. Lucky me. There we go. So then let's get back into industrial foregoing then, right? So all I need to do now is make the simple machine frame. So what I think I'll do is... So what I could do in this dissolution chamber that I have here, this might be a cool and different approach to it. What if I were to put this dude here, and then on the down, what if we were to insert fluids, but instead of inserting any fluids, we could filter it with a counting filter, and we could say latex. Well, no, because generally there's multiple crafts for it, so maybe I don't want to do it that way. At some point, I'm going to want to hook this up to an AE system in AutoCraft, right? So, yeah. At some point, I'm going to want to hook this up to an AE system for auto-crafting purposes. So we'll see what happens there. Also, I need to automate placing these blocks, and I just haven't decided how I'm going to do it. I'd like to use the formation plane from AE2, but the formation plane still is such that you can tell it to place blocks, but only when blocks enter the network will they be placed. So, for example, if I set this guy to like a priority of 6,000 so that it's way higher than my drawer system, when I place an oak log in the system, it'll get placed through here. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I don't think there's a good way to make it so that it force places automatically, unless I'm, missing something. So basically it has to be inserted into the system for the placement to work. There's ways that you can work around that with like channels and all this other stuff, but I mean, I'd like to be able to just be like bloop and have it automatically dump out, but we'll see. So how about on the down here, you just do this. And for now, I'll put latex in there because it's going to be a little bit before I need to, and I'm not quite ready to automate with, so let's put 2 buckets of latex in there. How's that sound? That sounds cool to me, right? 2 buckets of latex. So that should fill up. So now if I were to, bada bing, bada, actually, yeah, you can bind right like that. And now you should get power and some latex. Nice. Now, it's probably splitting with these guys. Oh, you know what? You need to be on the right latex channel. So let's make you orange, and let's give you a high priority. So that he'll always fill up this latex bucket first, right? This one was orange on the down, right? Yeah, insert on orange. But now you're going to have a higher priority, so he shouldn't be inserting any more latex here until this one has the 2 buckets of latex that we want, right? In theory, that's how that should work. Cool. And then I can make myself a simple machine frame, which should be easy enough. So 2 plastic, 2 nether brick, 2 iron ingot, and a gold gear. So gold gear, 2 iron ingot, 2 nether brick, which I will probably have to smelt. I should make an elevator at some point. Yeah, I'm definitely... there's a lot of infrastructure stuff I haven't done in this series yet. Okay. And then a machine frame from foregoing, basic pity frame. Right, so you, and you? Is that right? I think that's right. It's crafting, so that's a good sign. All right, simple machine frame, quest complete. No rewards. I'm very offended. All right, mostly for the sake of quest completion here, but I'm also just curious about this, right? The dynamo, if you were to run on a block of coal, 240,000 RF. The furnace mycelial generator on a block of coal, 1.2 million? Seems a lot more efficient, right? It seems like it would be. Maybe? Maybe. So if I were to maybe stick this here, right, and we threw a block of coal in there, what I might do just to prove this out, I'll use charcoal, actually. I don't think it'll make a difference, but we'll see, right? You and you, and then one charcoal, and then one charcoal. Sweet. See what happens. So this thing topped out at like 16,000 RF a tick, or 16,000 RF. But what's funny is it's actually losing RF right now. Look up there. See it? Is it me, or is it like vanishing into the ether of nowhere land? And this guy is steadily climbing well beyond the number that we had over here. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that these are way better than dynamos in terms of RF power gen, right? And with that said, I'm curious to see, does it stop generating when it fills up? Why, yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right, so that ain't too shabby. So that's one approach, right? And we can absolutely do a bunch of charcoal. So you, with charcoal, will produce 80 RF a tick. So a little bit better. Now, I'm guessing I can upgrade these with add-ons. No, I don't think I can, actually. So these are probably, maybe, better once we do some add-ons with them. In fairness, I'm not doing any augments at all yet with the thermal dynamos. So, yeah, they might be better after a little bit of that. So if I do this, you should be cool, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm assuming that you'll output automatically. Probably. And then you'll chill out. Okay. Now then, for the explosive mycelial, that'll generate 160 RF a tick. So let's see. Let's math this real quick, right? So you are gunpowder. You're 5 gunpowder, right? So 64 times 5 would be 320,000? But it's 512 if I do in TNT, and all that requires a little bit of sand, which is infinite and free. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say if I want to use the explosive mycelial, TNT is far and away worth auto-crafting over just regular gunpowder. Gunpowder obviously being easier because we can just export bus it, but all we have to do is set up a quick auto-crafting thing for TNT and you'll be good. I'm curious to see if that becomes a thing. Like with the whole explosion thing and whatnot. And then finally, Nether Star Generator is going to require some Wither Skeleton Skulls, which I might, yeah, definitely can make. And what I'll probably want to do, if I get you and do that, that's cool. We have plenty to get our first 6 Wither kills, which means I could get my Wither data model and start working towards automatic withering. So that would be cool too. So we should consider that for sure. So maybe this one, I might skip this tier and just go straight to the Nether Star Gen, but we'll see. And hey, I got pink lumen paintballs. Okay, that's a thing that I got as a quest reward, apparently. And there is a rainbow generator. Mycelial reactor produces a massive amount but needs no fuel. Instead, every single mycelial generator must be running at the same time. If any of them are not, the reactor stays off. I might want to try going towards this guy. Like, that would be a fun... I'm hoping that it's a stupid amount of RF. Remember the old extra utilities generators? Had the same concept. It was basically the rainbow generator. It was, you get every generator up and running, and you'll get a stupid amount of RF out of that one. It could be fun, and it's been a long time since I've tried doing that, so I kind of want to do it. That said, I think what I'd like to spend some time on now is getting auto crafting up and running, because we're getting to the point where crafting is going to become tedious for me, and I'd like to auto craft if I can. How are we on wool? We are not great, not terrible on wool. Now, that said, I can set up a wool farm using pedestals, because I'm pretty sure pedestals has a shears upgrade of some kind, right? Isn't there a shear thing? Chopper, harvester, planter, fertilizer, void, recycler, dropper. Here it is, shearing upgrade. Yeah, buddy. You could do that. Shears animals in the selected area, uses shears by default. Placing items in the pedestal will allow the upgrade to attempt to shear with those items instead. So that could be cool. Hey, turn off for a second. I want that sheep. Too late. I was this close. That close. So what I'll do is I'll capture a couple sheep, and then we'll set up, you know, maybe just a sheep farm that can be used for shearing, because I definitely want a little bit of wool. So let's do that real quick. What I'll do is get some bricks here and my building gadget. Let's do this to... So that would be 6. That'll be 7. Make it 8. That's a 7x7 internal over there, isn't it? Yeah, it probably is. That's fine. So then let's truncate you. Perfect. And then that'll just be some dirt. That we definitely probably want to have be grass, but we can make that happen a little bit easier. We could probably just swap you guys out for grass. And then the grass will spread, right? Perfect. And these fences don't have to go all the way up. Cool. And then what I'll do is I'll use shrink to capture a couple sheep. Okay? So I'll be back in a minute once I get some. Alright, let's see how this works out. So what I'm going to want is, from pedestals, we're going to want a pedestal sitting here. And then we're going to want the shears upgrade, which needs a set of shears, easily enough. And that can go there. And now you need a work area, which will need a work area card. So you can work area from here. It's already selected. So clear it here to here. There you go. And now, if we put some sheep there... Sweet. That's cool. All right. Is that all the wheat we have? Okay, that's fair. And now we should probably have you magneted up as well. I wonder if I can extend the magneting range of you. Let's take the work card out of here if I can. Isn't this a linking? Oh, it's a linking. That's why. Tag tool. Upgrade, tool swapper, filter, work tool. Do you think I can set the work area for this thing to be from here all the way over to here? 0.2 selected? Work selection invalid. Why is work selection invalid? Too big? You think that's a too big range upgrade? Now... magnet upgrade, XP capacity, energy capacity, the right one, location infusion, area. +1. So obsidian and gold with a magnet upgrade in the chest, right? So if we were to... How do we get this out of here again? Upgrade tool. Ah. Right. I can increase range by going over here, putting it in there, right? And then... I would imagine area is what I want, right? So gold and obsidian. And I also imagine that it matters what order I put it in. So is it gold first and then obsidian? Yes. So gold. Let's do 1. You know, I'm going to put 2 on there and see what it does. All right, 2 gold, 2 obsidian. What does that do? And then from pedestals, we want... Which one of these is the upgrade thingy? Modification and fusion upgrade? Yeah. Do you really need all those? No, that's on there already. So what do I put in this thing again? What do I put on the top here? Anything? That's in the chest. You think he's just not working because he's got multiple? It's possible. So if I make it 1 and 1, are you going to be cool then? You're making smoke particle effects. What does that mean? Yeah, you're doing your thing. Gold ingot on slot 1, obsidian in slot 2. Shearing upgrade can get the max range, but I'm really actually looking at this. But I'm assuming it's the same, right? Gold ingot and then obsidian. One and 1. It might break you? You're still bound to all those blocks, right? Okay, cool. So you... Gold and obsidian. What's that mean, that particle effect? I don't know. I was hoping that would be an easy way to do it. I could just make another... You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to make another magnet upgrade. Is that fair? I think that's fair. Just because I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong there. I should go back and look at my video from when I did that before, because I've only done that once, and I kind of forget, but I thought what I was doing was about right. So, we'll magnet from here to here. Is that cool? And then you get this guy. And now he's magneting again. And what I'll do is I'll just make another magnet upgrade. Looks like I already have one. And then that can sit here. And then we'll just need another area upgrade. You'll magnet from here to here. Okay? And then all we have to do is link you this guy. That's the wrong tool. Link successfully to sending receiver. So now, when you have an item in that area, it should be... Look, it did. It picked up the wool, and then right into there, and then we're cool. Alright, perfect. That works. And then I'll look at getting maybe a few more sheep in there. I'll try and grow some wheat or something. Alright, that's cool. Easy peasy. Alright, next plan of attack would be to make some of these dudes. So I'm going to get the auto-crafting working first, and then we'll work on, getting everything else ready. Luckily, I still have some of those resources good to go. Nice. Alright, so we'll set up auto-crafting, probably like right here-ish would be fine. Do I have any more cables laying around? Enough to get me going. And then once we have auto crafting and like everything up and running, then we'll start fancying this place up to look a little bit nicer, right? But for now, you can do that and that. Easy peasy. Cool. And then we're going to want a pattern crafter. A pattern terminal. Wireless access. No, no, no. Encoding. Pattern encoding terminal. Yeah, that's the one we want. So that needs a crafting terminal? Fair enough. Okay, 3 more of those dudes. One of these guys. ME terminal. Crafting terminal. Pattern encoding terminal. Nice. Perfect. And then we'll get some patterns. Shouldn't be too hard to get a few of those. How about we get this many-ish? That'll be a good starting point for patterns. Okay. And then last but not least, we need those new blocks from Applied Energistics. They're not... so we need molecular assemblers. These are your crafting tables, right? Essentially. I might have the resources for them. We need a few more of these. And then a little bit of this. And that'll be cool. Just to get one going for now. And then, what are they called from AE2? The new ones that are not interfaces. ME pattern provider? Yeah, I think that's what we want. Cool. Pattern providers. That's what's up for auto crafting. And then we'll pop right into here. And what I'll eventually have, I'm sure, will be one of those chandelier things that I always like to make. Because those are cool, right? Those are super cool. But for now, what I'll probably just do is branch off of somewhere over here. And we can have you with you. And that should be cool. This should transmit power into that guy. And then we put patterns in here and we're good to go. Perfect. So now if I wanted to, for example, make cables, we would do something like this. We would say, you, and we're going to have to figure out how to make Fluix cables automatically, whether we do this or no heating required, so that's an option. Yeah, or in-world transmit. We'll figure it out one way or another. I'll come up with a fun way to do it. Maybe, hopefully. And then we want some smart cabling. If and you don't mind. Perfect. And then what I would also like to probably stage in here, I think we're going to need more pattern providers. We should get a interface terminal. Are they called interface terminals still? Pattern access terminal. That's what we want. Yeah. Those are cool. And a bunch of these. 5 looks like the number that we're going to get. So that works. 4 might actually be sufficient. I'm thinking we might want one more. What do we need? More of these? More of these? Yeah. Let's get these patterns ready to go. Because I would like to autocraft these if I can, right? So we're going to want processors. So you're going to be 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to be this one, but not you, and not you, and not you, and not you. So I'm pretty sure all I got to do, and I'm not entirely sure how channeling will do with this, but we'll figure it out. So you need, for now, the gold ones, which are is that inscriber logic is gold, right? Yeah. So temporarily, I'm going to place you here. with I can get smart cabling. No, not 1,000. Perfect. Okay. So then you go in here, and this is Certus, I think, right? Engineering, or is that gold? Yeah, it's engineering. So then you're Certus, you're Silicon, and you get all 3 of those. And then I should be able to request one of these, and it'll start crafting. Yes? You're doing that. We might have Silicon ones in there already. Yeah, we do. See, we have 58 if... Perfect. Sweet, sweet. It worked. Nice. Because this has speed upgrades, I forgot. Awesome. So that's pretty good. So then I should be able to control click you. No, I need to control click. If I needed to, I would control click that one. But now this can come here, and this can go like that, and we can stick that in there. And then what I'd like to do is get a handful of these. And then I can swap this out and see what our channel usage is going forward. At least just to get a feel for it. Well, you don't have to actually be removed yet. At least not yet. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we're at 7 there, we're at 6 here, and we're at 5 here. So we're definitely using a healthy amount of our channels already, but we haven't gotten into dense cables and all that stuff yet, which we will. Sweet. All right, so little foundational stuff. What I will probably wind up doing is, let's see, where are we at for this episode? We're getting close-ish to the end of the episode. So what I'll probably wind up doing between episodes is making enough pattern providers and molecular assemblers to build a chandelier thingy, right? So what we'll want is molecular assemblers on autocraft, which means you will need to know how to make this. You will need to know how to make this. You will need to know how to make this. And then pattern providers as well. Need about the same things. Now, I made the terminal here, and we do have another channel available, so that's cool. So I should have no problem inserting these in here. So that now if I wanted to go make, let's say, 4 more of these, you just need Fluix dust. So we'll have to automate Fluix dust, but I can get 3 of them, right? Is that cool? Yeah, it seems cool. And then that works for me. Good deal. So automating Fluix dust will be a thing. I'm pretty sure, by the way, what I could do is you can do Fluix dust like this, right? So if I put you in this one, that would work. Does that work? It does work. Nice. So there's your Fluix dust automation. And it'll be quick, which is awesome. The only thing we have to do is actually automate the Fluix crystals. And the in-world transformation of that shouldn't be too hard to do. Now, the other thing we can do is charged Certus. So what I should do is swap you out. Yes. So let's do... Is there like a better charger that you can get? Not really. Not really. So what I'll do, we'll see if this works. I assume it's not going to be automatic. And how are you for channels now? You're at 7 out of 8, so you're cool. You're at 8 out of 8 because I just put that terminal there. So if I made a pattern here to do charged Certus. Right. How would that work out? Let's find out. I'm assuming you'll put in just fine, but I don't know if you'll extract automatically. I assume you do not auto output. Right? So then what we'll do is we will use laser IO. So on the up will be an extract, and on the up will be an insert, and that should be cool. And that should be cool. Do you not insert? You have a return inventory, so you should be up, up. Oh, do you have a filter? You do have a filter. So let's make that a denialist filter, right? So don't extract Soda's Quartz Crystal. Extract anything that's not Soda's Quartz Crystal, right? So that works, right? So now if I said, hey, give me like 10 more of these, it'll insert one, it'll craft, it'll extract, and it'll insert the next. And it'll only extract them once they're charged up. Easy peasy, right? Liking it. Liking it. All right, so much easier then. So then you can clear, you can go away. You actually, if I put that in here, we'll pick that up. And that's looking pretty good to me. Pedestals can go away. Do I need to eat yet? I've been saving food that I haven't eaten yet so that I can, get the hearts thing going from them. Even though it's super good food, but whatever. All right, so now all these are automated. This is automated. How about my in-world transformation? All I need to do is put charged redstone and nether quartz inside fluid. And what would be a fun way to automate that? Realistically, we just need a dropper. Do the pedestals have dropper upgrades? They do. Dropper upgrade. That will drops or spawns in items, XP, energy, and world in the selected locations and areas. You can specify the location that it lands in. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I wonder how fast that can drop things. I wonder what it's like default. Can increase speed, can increase item capacity, XP capacity, range. So we could upgrade these with, speed and item capacity. And then it would be able to hold multiple items at once, I assume, and hopefully also be able to drop multiple items at once. That would be kind of cool. So what we could do is insert into a chest, because I don't think they can hold multiple stacks. I think they can hold up to a full stack, but not multiple stacks. I might be wrong about that. I don't know. So that might be one way to do it. What else do we have by way of dropper? Because vanilla droppers we don't usually like to use. If we don't have to precise dropper, drop without randomness. That might be cool. Especially if there's an automated mode. Let's see what these look like, because this might be the better way to go. So requires redstone, always on, preview hidden, preview rendered. You can specify, it does need power, which isn't great, and it also has a delay. So it can drop instantly. I was hoping that it had like a little bit more than one slot in it, because I'd like to just attach the pattern provider directly to it, so it can insert all 3 items at once. If it only has one inventory slot, it's not going to be able to work that way. Not great. Just for curiosity's sake. That's right, you need power, don't you? Meh, that's even worse. All right, so there's also the dropper modular for modular routers. There's actually not a lot of dropper options. Let's play with the pedestals one. We'll try that next episode, see how it works out. Again, I'd really like to be able to say, put a pattern provider next to the dropper and have it do the thing, but that may not be an option. And if it's not, then we'll just have to deal with it. We'll just have to laser IO it or somehow get items from a chest into the dropper pedestal or cyclic dropper. Cool? But for now, let's wrap up. So Del20 sign off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time to figure out how to automate Fluix crystals in this pack, and then probably clean up our wiring a little bit, have a bit more automation going. And like I said, in between episodes, I will work on getting a bunch more of these so that I can build the pedestal. And I'll make that thing between episodes, because you guys have seen me do that enough that I don't think you need to see me do it anymore, right? So yeah, I think that'll be fine. I want to get like a stack of you if I can. That's the one thing I do like also about refined versus it's easy to click plus 64 in here. There might be a way. There might be a sneaky way. I don't actually know, but All right, so let's get a stack of redstone quartz. For now, Del20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.